So I think the first subject I wanted to tackle in this vlog is radical authenticity and building a bridge to others. We currently live in a reality fueled by superficiality and separation. We are programmed to frequencies of self-loathing and malice and to feel infinitely unsatisfied. We tend to size others up and judge where they are on their journeys in a subconscious attempt to make ourselves feel better about our own insecurities. We begin to build a whole personality around our true selves in an attempt to puff out our chests and solidify our own self-worth to both ourselves and to others. But truth be told, in a world that holds superficiality in high esteem, what we need more of is authenticity. To stop basing our perception of self-worth and the worth of others on outdated ideologies or the opinions of others. We only limit our experience when we insist to view the nature of reality and ourselves broken and divided by duality rather than more whole because of it. By categorizing everything as either light or dark, good or bad, one or the other, we create boxes and masks around things that hinder our ability to understand anything with real depth. Eastern philosophy is a good point of reference to the concept of the true nature of duality. The infamous yin and yang symbolism represents the light and dark forces and contrast within nature. The dark is not without the light, and the light is not without the dark. The presence of both in all things is the order of the universe. Of many of the deep programmed generational curses we have to overcome together, I feel the illusion of separation is going to be one of our greatest hurdles. We have developed a social disposition somewhere along the line during our collective evolution. We have created a need to separate people and things into limiting categories, to size them up, to predetermine their value and place in the grand order. And in doing so, we not only limit ourselves in our own understanding of reality, but we perpetuate a way of thinking that has ultimately led us to being so disconnected from our true nature in the first place. I think it's first important to note that everything has its purpose and place in the divine order. Even aspects of things in our external reality as well as ourselves that we deem less than desirable. It's not our place to judge someone else's level of understanding or where they're at on their journey. Just as another's opinion of our own path is irrelevant to one's worth. And yet we find ourselves completely absorbed and almost delighted to itemize and dissect each other's value and shortcomings. This is not what we're meant to do. Every word we speak, every decision we make, every interaction we have propels us towards who we are becoming. There is a lesson to be gained in everything if you are open to receiving new information. The minute we decide to limit our understanding, we then limit our experience. You then become a byproduct of external influences as opposed to the creator of your own reality, limiting one's existence to a creation rather than both creation and creator. With that aired out, where do we go from here with that kind of information? I think the answer is this. We find more ways to build bridges to others. Retrain your mind to look at people and circumstances in a new way. Find the similarities in potential. See people the way you wish to be seen. Nurture limitless potential within reality by accepting that as reality. Back to the point of authenticity, by first being unapologetically your authentic self, you hold space and provide inspiration for others to do the same. When we come from a space that is authentic, we acknowledge both the parts of ourselves that need healing as well as the aspects of ourselves we're already proud of. You would not be who you are if it were not for all the aspects of yourself. Just as the person sitting next to you would not be the person they are without their contrast. Every part of us is a part of the grand cosmic order. So to sum this up, my wish for all of those watching and for the world is that we find a way to heal through this radical act of authenticity. through loving every aspect of ourselves and others, holding space and understanding for those around us so that they may be inspired to embrace and love themselves and others too. And by doing this, creating a contagious ripple of light that may one day lead us back to each other and the realization that we're all one. I hope this message finds you well. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.